Welcome to our free automated Card of the Day random tarot show. So how does it work? All you need to do is share the broadcast, then request a reading. Our system will automatically select a viewer at random. It will then pick a card and display the results on screen with an image, a description, and who the reading is for. This broadcast is 100% free and for entertainment purposes only. Therefore, if a viewer sends you a private message requesting you have a reading with them, or they are being abusive, please just ban and report. SPTV will never ask you for money in return of a reading. The cards we are using are the John Holland, the Psychic Tarot Oracle deck. These can be purchased from many online retailers. Lastly, if you require an in-depth personal and private consultation, then we suggest booking a professional reader. Many mediums can be found under the SPTV website directory section. So let's start the show.
New beginnings. Each and every journey begins with the all-important first step. When this card presents itself in your reading, it's confirming that it's time for you to take a brave leap of faith, but be prepared as you do so. This card represents that a great new adventure is awaiting you. It usually shows up when there is a significant inner change happening within you. By selecting this card, it's a sign that those important choices are needed and are about to be made and should be carefully pondered as you proceed with wisdom, thought, and care. Life is constantly trying to nudge and move you forward. At times, it can be daunting when you are faced with a new adventure or direction, therefore, it calls for inner belief and courage as you take that leap of faith and step into the unknown. During this time, don't be alarmed if you feel lost or even confused. Most people are afraid of change and play it safe by staying where they are. Know that through inner guidance, wisdom, and a belief in yourself, and by tapping into these tools, you'll be propelled forward on a positive, life-changing path. Don't conform to what society or other individuals expect of you at this time. It's your own adventure. During this time, be like an innocent child with fresh eyes, and give yourself permission to live, play, love, and, above all, laugh. The traditional tarot archetype, the Fool.
Movement, choices, decisions. This card indicates a time of movement, significant changes, and decisions must be made. With hard work, great effort and determination, you have the ability to juggle all the demands that are in front of you. Whether they're money, business decisions, or projects, it's important to stay flexible and focused. You don't have to do it all alone. Reach out for the best advice and assistance. A financial union or partnership may present itself. The longer you take to make these important decisions and choices, the longer it will take you to move towards your goals in the physical material world. The changes that are emerging are not some random act of coincidences. They're all part of a positive bigger scheme. Notice the connections with everything, as this will enable you to avoid future problems and conflicts. Partnerships and alliances. The meaning of this card denotes that you are now starting to see the fruits of your labor take seed and blossom. There may still be a lot to do, but watch out for synchronicities, which could bring opportunities to form new partnerships or unexpected alliances to start something new. These could assist you in gathering resources for future projects. With all partnerships, always remember that there has to be an even exchange of energy. If you give too much whereas the partner gives too little, it could leave you feeling energetically drained and cause potential disharmony in the group. There has to be overall balance within the alliance for it to work and blend together for optimum future results. This card reminds you that success comes in many forms, even from the most unlikely sources. Have an open mind when listening to others. Financial and material changes. The number 5 physical card represents changes, challenges, as well as loss, usually related to material or financial concerns. You may be losing some of the things around you, but you must acknowledge and know that besides being a physical being, you're an incredible and resourceful spiritual being. Use the powerful forces within you to help you through this difficult period. Everything changes for a reason, and this time is not meant to be a punishment. Know that the current conditions around you will change for the better. A positive question to ask yourself at this time is, what did I learn from this, and how can I avoid it again in the future? Remember, there are always lessons to be learned in everything. It's up to you, and you alone, to decide how long it will take for you to learn. Wisdom. When the student is ready, the teacher will appear. This card illustrates that there's a spiritual teacher who's about to influence you or step into your life to impart their wisdom. Look around to see if there's someone in your life who has the wisdom, education, knowledge, and ability to integrate spirituality and its laws into the constraints of the physical world. This could be a compassionate person who offers guidance, inspiration, and reminds you that you are so much more than a physical being. You are also a spiritual being with unlimited potential. You also may have drawn this card to confirm that it's time to reach out and find an organization or group of like-minded kindred souls. Groups of people where you can be yourself, share your thoughts, and get valuable feedback can infuse you and encourage you to be all that you can be. Kindred support helps us to live our lives to our highest ideals, and help us find the true inspiration and enlightenment that is part of our souls. Over time, the student often becomes the teacher, so don't be surprised when others seek out and find you. This card of wisdom is letting you know that you have so much to share, whether you realize it or not. The traditional tarot archetype, the Hierophant.
Hope. This is a card that focuses on the qualities of hope, faith, healing, aspirations, success, and finally enlightenment. When this card appears, know that a special wish that you've made may be fulfilled in time. The Hope card will help to show you that the impossible can indeed become the possible. The force that works through your soul, determining what's possible or impossible, the difference between success over failure, and above all who we are, is the power of your belief. This card serves as a reminder to use your natural ability of intuition, the language of the soul, as your reach for your goals and desires. The future can be yours when you have hope and trust in everything you do. Soon, others will be attracted and drawn to your inner light. Learn to share your experiences and lessons, for those around you will also learn that by having hope, by pushing forward and to keep trying where one may have felt no hope at all, is the key to success. Above all, having a positive attitude starting right now, this very minute, will allow your soul to soar. You'll discover an opportunity to shine as you reach for the stars. The traditional tarot archetype, the star.
Awareness. This card is one of the key reminders that you already possess all of the tools to guide and direct you in your life. Whether it's wisdom, intuition, psychic skill, creativity, self-motivation, love, willpower, physical ability, or just pure courage, they are all part of you. Once you learn to tap into and use them, you'll be amazed by the power and effect they can have. You have the ability to allow the universe to work in partnership with you. Together, you can manifest change, whatever the desire may be, and bring about a positive outcome. This card represents your ability to create your own reality, to set ideas into motion and watch them grow. This card is often drawn when you're ready to switch direction, start a new project, or change careers. Now is the time to use positive thoughts, visualizations, and affirmations as you veer away from negativity. Knowledge is power and can lead to success. By having faith, keeping your willpower strong and directed, and by tapping into the tools that you possess, as well as calling on the magic from the universe, you can accomplish anything and everything you set out to do. The traditional tarot archetype, the Magician.
Sacral Chakra. Known as the Sacral Chakra, it's located 2 fingers below your navel. This, the second chakra, relates to your emotions, desires, creativity, as well as your sexuality. To keep this chakra balanced and the energy flowing, try dancing so that you move your hips and your lower abdomen. Use a color meditation, and practice yoga. Express your sexuality and nurture yourself. Remember, you do matter.
Authority. This card represents the masculine qualities of leadership, logic, strength, and wisdom and power. When this card emerges, it acts as a teaching tool, and in doing so, it's encouraging you to develop or reignite the above qualities, and use the masculine aspects of yourself. Other qualities also included are good reasoning and problem-solving skills, being grounded, and learning to develop strong mental control over free-reigning emotions. Oftentimes this card also appears to represent a father figure, or one of wise authority that may be present in your life. It could be someone of authority in business, or a wise friend who uses logic and reason to create a positive outcome. Ask yourself whether it's time to take on and emulate similar qualities. Now is a time where you must act like a leader, exert your will by incorporating form and structure into ideas, plans, and foundations. A time to stop talking and act to achieve what you must. Use the qualities and character of the intuition card so that when you need to make a choice, you approach it from a place of wisdom, rationality, logic, and grace rather than one of foolish behavior, belligerence, greed, or one of self-centeredness. The way you acquire, handle, and wield power and authority are being tested. Traditional tarot archetype, the Emperor.
Spiritual union. This card deals with relationships involving an emotional bond. It could be between new lovers, kindred souls, family, friends, business associates, or partners. It could even relate a project or a situation. This would be the perfect time to realize that all relationships are really about you. Notice when you interact with different people in your life, whether they're giving you energy or taking it away. Is there an even exchange? There should be an equal balance between giving and receiving energy. Relationships are mirror images of your own life. They reflect how you feel and treat yourself, how you react and respond to different situations and the people around you. Each and every relationship is an opportunity for soul growth. Intuition. Intuition is the language of the soul. When this card shows up in a reading, it's a clear message that it's time for you to use your intuition. Just give it a chance, and you will quickly notice how it might be trying to get your attention. With so much information in this world vying for your attention, it's easy to ignore or fail to acknowledge intuition. Synchronicities and so-called coincidences are clear signs that intuition is knocking on your door. Have you heard the same phrase or saying from more than one person today? Do the same numbers keep showing up in your life? Has someone mentioned the same person you were just thinking of? These are all just signs for you to pause, be open, and pay attention. This is a perfect time to seek the answers from within. Turn inwards, where you will find the answers and valuable insights that are waiting to assist you. When you learn to use and trust your intuition, you will begin to have a sense of not only the right timing, but also you will also begin to see people and situations with a deeper and insightful eye. You will not only see beneath and beyond what's actually in front of you, you will see real deal. The traditional tarot archetype, the High Priestess.
Material and spiritual prosperity. The 6 physical card represents a peaceful, tranquil time, when problems seem to literally disappear. A sudden bonus, a pay rise, or even a promotion could be in the offering. It could be expected or come out of the blue. This card could also represent a group of people who've worked and strived towards the success of a common goal. A time of prosperity, balance, and harmony in your psychical and spiritual life is showing you that by practicing giving and receiving will bring you true riches. Look into your life and see where you can spread spiritual and physical wealth. Is there a person or a favorite charity that would welcome an act of kindness right now? Practice generosity, gratitude, and kindness so that you continue to prosper in all areas of your life.
Firm foundation. This card denotes that you have completed the work in establishing a solid foundation of security in the material world. You should be proud of yourself, for you have used good judgment when it comes to financial or business concerns in the past. You deserve this time of stability. With this foundation in place, a future of security will continue to build. The material power that's around you at this time can be either an advantage or a disadvantage, depending on how you respond to this power. Don't let your current position determine who you are. Remember to give back and prime the pump of prosperity. For true spiritual and material wealth is as much about giving as it is to receive. Seek proper investment advice and learn that you don't have to hold on to the things around you too tightly. Just be flexible and let things continue to flow. Discontent and boredom. This card signifies a time when you may experience feelings of stagnation, discontent, and boredom. Feelings of restlessness and impatience surround you. A relationship, project, or a situation isn't moving forwards fast enough, and could be draining you emotionally and energetically. You're longing for change, and although one door may be closing, don't focus all your energy on the closed door, as opportunity will soon knock. A window or another door could quickly open, and if your attention and awareness are not focused, you could easily miss it. Watch for synchronistic events that bring books, speakers, workshops, and new people into your life. There could possibly be a message for you. Have faith in divine timing and know that everything changes for a reason. This card acts as a reminder that it's a perfect time to reevaluate and search within your heart and soul for new insights.
Mental conflict. This card deals with the inability to move forwards, as self-doubt emerges from indecisiveness or the ability to take action with a person, a group, or even a situation in your present life. It may not be an easy decision, but you are already aware of this. Just remember that you have the strength, courage, and power to make all the necessary decisions. When you decide to act and finally make the choices that need to be made, then and only then will a resolution be forthcoming, and with it, a sense of mental relief. There is assistance out there for you, so seek out and listen to wise counsel to help you make the right decisions. Use your natural ability of intuition and of faith in yourself. Peace and harmony will soon be yours.
Shadow. This card represents emotions, sensitivity, and a reminder that nothing in life is at a standstill, but in a world of constant flux, and one thing is certain, everything changes. This card is calling you to action. The time is now when you may have to face your worst fears and look into the dark shadows of your soul. You must learn to face what you have avoided and walk courageously through it. Always know that life naturally revitalizes itself, and as it does, so do you. The Shadow card promises that there's light at the end of the tunnel. Recognize that by not avoiding your past, you'll discover the diamonds in the treasure chest of your soul. This is a cleansing process to wash away and clear out what was once avoided, ignored, or pushed aside. This card indicates that this is a time when your psychic sensitivity may be quite high. Learn to open up to it, or if need be, to turn it down. Your body is one big psychic antenna, so just remember that you are in control of the how high or low you want the reception to be. Mother Earth can assist you in this time of change, sensitivity, and healing. The traditional tarot archetype, the moon.
Material harvest. One of the laws of universe is, what you sow, you reap. This card states that this is your time to reap the harvest that you've worked for and so rightly deserve. This last physical card denotes self-mastery, self-sufficiency, independence, security, and the art of enjoying what you've strived for. You have done the hard work, learned the lessons along the way, and have used them to prosper in all areas of your life. The number 9 also means endings. Not that prosperity necessarily stops, but do honor yourself as you finish up or celebrate the completion of projects. This would be the perfect time to look ahead, use the wisdom you've gained to think about what else you want to achieve. Consider good investments and ponder ideas that show profitable potential. Congratulations on your success, you have earned it.
Destiny. Good luck and fortune are now in your favor. A cycle of change, success, and growth is imminent. Although life ebbs and flows in its natural journey, and the Destiny card signifies that good karma has come full circle. Lady Luck is pointing directly at you. What you sowed, you're about to reap. Open up your heart and learn to accept and receive what you've earned. Opportunities, whether expected or unexpected, are knocking at your door. This is a time for you to let your problems be replaced by solutions. Believe in destiny as you learn to let go of past issues. You are being given the chance to learn the lessons and gain the wisdom from the past, enabling you to move steadily forward in a positive direction. By holding on to a strong belief that you deserve to be happy, to be prosperous, to have abundance in all areas of your life is the key. This positive mindset will help to show you that the impossible can indeed become the possible. With this card, take advantage of this opportunity, act now and take responsibility for your actions, and enjoy the fact that destiny is in your favor presently. Don't always rely on luck, for the wheel most definitely will turn again. The traditional tarot archetype, Wheel of Fortune. Sacrifice. Powerful achievements are usually born as a result of great sacrifice. This card represents self-sacrifice and a time when you should look around your life to see what needs to be released. By surrendering and letting go, there will be more room to receive. The rewards for self-sacrifice are transformation, wisdom, gratitude, and enlightenment. This card signifies that there's a situation happening or about to happen in your life that you can't control the outcome. This would be a good time to pause, rest, have patience, reflect, and to meditate. It would be wise to stand back so you can learn to look at situations with a more understanding, intuitive eye. Try to view people, issues, or problems from a new or different perspective. If you can achieve this, it can have a profound effect on your soul as well as your life. The Sacrifice card can also symbolize a time of transition and change. The answers you seek may be slow in coming, for it may be necessary to live into the answers. Accept the things that you cannot control, heal and leave the past behind, move towards your future, and watch for new doors opening as well as the paths that are being shown to you. The traditional tarot archetype, the Hanged Man. Positive movement forward. You are true artisan. You have the craft, skills, knowledge, gifts, and talents to assist you even more to advance in a positive direction. The number 8 always denotes prosperity and abundance. But in this case, it's your efforts that have gotten you to this point. Good for you. This card often comes forth to honor and recognize people who are in the fields of art, design, music, and education. When you follow and build on your passion, the soul can truly express itself, and it can then assist you to move in the direction of your highest good. An opportunity could suddenly come up with an offer of an apprenticeship. Notice if there are areas of passion that are trying to manifest into your world. When they arise, you will have ample opportunity to share them with others. Moving on. You are about to embark on a well-needed journey to leave the past behind. This card lets you know that there is light at the end of the tunnel. It signifies that the time has arrived in which a difficult cycle in your life is coming to an end. In the traditional tarot, this card also implies traveling or moving forward, involving crossing water or even moving abroad. Calmer waters are ahead, and with all the lessons you have learnt from past experiences, you are approaching this period having grown, and you are so much stronger for it. The healing process is underway, and you can now set your goals, desires, and objectives to secure a more positive and successful future. Because your mind is more settled and less worried, synchronistic events can now bring you the right conditions and introduce people into your life for your highest good. Harmony. This card signifies the possibility of a deep spiritual initiation, partnership, or union is taking place at this time, or one that's manifesting for the future. This does not necessarily represent a love affair of the heart, but could signify other forms of relationships in your life, whether they're personal or business. Remember, not all relationships have to be one-to-one. They can be forged with a group, an organization, a pet, or even an incident or situation. The Harmony card calls to you to let you know that's time for you to make choices in certain relationships. Relationships of all kinds are really about you, even in the hardest situations. They're meant to be mirrors for us, always reflecting back what we need to see. Ask yourself, what am I learning from this relationship? What new qualities am I developing? Is this relationship for my highest good? How can I make this relationship stronger? Are we learning from each other? What have I learned or still learning about myself through this relationship? Other people in my life empowering and encouraging me to be all that I can be. Within every relationship, there's an encoded lesson that you've hopefully learned, or in some cases one you still need to learn. The traditional tarot archetype, the Lovers. Universe. You have come far on your journey, and it's time for you to be rewarded for your efforts. This card symbolizes completion, triumph, peace, liberation, and fulfillment. Everything you have strived for is within your reach. Meet it halfway and grab it. The Universe card is the last of the major cards and reflects the work that you have accomplished on your journey, but more importantly, the wisdom that you have gained along the way. This is a time now to honor and acknowledge the truly wonderful soul that you are, and to accept the important part that you play in the bigger scheme of life. The world is yours to command, and you are now free to travel in whichever direction your heart desires. You are connected to everything in the cosmos. The Universe card reminds us that the same energy that makes up the stars in the sky, the same energy that's coursing through the universe, is in each and every one of us. In ancient times, people believed that each and every star in the sky was the soul of one person. They also believed that these stars that shine so brightly at night can help guide you through the dark, so too can your wise soul. The traditional tarot archetype, the World.
Suffering in silence. The number 9 denotes completion. Are you finally ready to let go of those limiting negative beliefs? Are you allowing the issues in your life to become bigger than they really are? Your mind had been doing quite a job on you lately, and even your dreams may be trying to get your attention. When you learn to let go of the worry, despair, and the sense of hopelessness, a positive new way or path will be shown to you. This card follows the 8 mental card of trapped in fear, and when your fears aren't confronted, the mental anguish will continue. This card reminds you to take action and trust that your soul and the power of spirit will take you firmly by the hand and guide you, but it's you that has to take the first step of healing and letting go of the mental distress. Don't suffer in silence, reach out for the proper help that is there.
Balance. This card represents the need for balance and harmony with your inner life, as well as what's surrounding you in your physical world. This card denotes that some lifestyle adjustments are required at this time. It could be associated with love, relationships, business, or even your career. The balance card is also being shown to you to make you realize that what you perceive may be happening in your outer world is really an externalization of an inner process or conflict that you may be experiencing at this time. At times this card will often appear if someone works in the legal field, or when you're involved in legal matters. Have faith that justice will triumph. Justice and karma go hand in hand. Take only what you have earned, treat people fairly, and don't take advantage of people. These are all part of living a balanced karmic life. When making decisions, there must be a state of balance, emotionally, mentally, physically, and spiritually, so that you can make rational decisions and logical judgments. This is a time to be honest and caring, to be responsible for the choices that you have made as well as the ones that will be made in the future. The traditional tarot archetype, Justice.
Solitude. Stop. Your soul is calling out to you and needs to be honored and heard. The answers you seek are not to be found necessarily in the outer world. The time has come for you to step back and withdraw from the outside world. The Solitude card reminds us of the importance to pause, to still the mind, to meditate, reflect, reevaluate, and to discover the wisdom and answers within the very soul of your being. When we become more aware of our soul and heart, we strengthen the link with the divine source, and we're reminded once again of our true perfection. Meet your soul halfway and schedule some alone time, so you commune with your soul, and also give the power of spirit the time and opportunity to reinvigorate you with energy and vitality. Conserve your energy and deal with one thing at a time as you follow the promptings from within. When it comes to quiet, inner respective solitude, it really isn't about the quantity of time, it's more about the quality of time that counts. The soul constantly draws to itself what it needs to learn and grow. For example, someone may step into your life at this time and by sharing their own experiences, offer helpful insight and wisdom. The traditional tarot archetype, the Hermit.
Truth. The qualities of this card illustrate spiritual awakening, clarity, the revelation of truth, and cosmic consciousness. At times, it takes a wake-up call to get our attention and show us how far we need to go. This card comes forth to do just that. Evaluation of the past, along with the lessons that you have learned or still need to learn, must now be a top priority. Doing so will enable you to forgive, accept, and heal so you can move forward in a balanced spiritual mindset. The Truth card reminds you that a very significant change must be made in a certain area of your life. But don't make any hasty decisions. Take your time, for any decision or change must be weighed up and be taken with the most careful and wisest of judgments. Whatever steps you take now will have far-reaching consequences, more than you'll ever know. By using the powers of the universe and blending them with a little help from the physical world, they will assist you to bring about clarity and a change of awareness. What was once not obvious will now be realized and understood. Be honest with yourself and trust what you know to be true. The traditional tarot archetype, Judgement.
Base chakra. Known as the base or root chakra, it's situated at the base of the spine. This is the chakra that's most closely related to all your earthly issues, such as survival, your physical body, issues of money as well as sustenance, safety, and shelter. To balance this chakra, practicing yoga can be extremely beneficial. Dancing or a light physical exercise will also help to keep the energy flowing and balanced. Honoring your body and taking care of it on the outside will benefit you inside. It works both ways.
Light. This card reassures you that this is your time to be in the light. No matter what's happening around you at this time, joy and success are promised. The qualities of this brilliant card are pleasure, happiness, contentment, growth, success, joy, and illumination. The light always brings forth new birth and a constant renewal of life. This is one of the best, if not the most positive card in the deck, and it's yours. This is now your time to shine. The radiance from within will be there for all to see. As people become attracted to the rays of your spiritual light, and by being compassionate, generous, inspiring, and a leader, many will benefit as they feel the warmth emanating from you. Be discerning but open to whatever or whomever you are attracting, for your rays reach far and wide. The light card reminds you that through its power, nothing remains in the dark. Through its illumination, truths and certain paths before you begin to emerge, and can be surely seen. Use the energy of positive thoughts, and by continually thinking about the happiest and most joyful of memories, it will light the path before you even more brightly and attract exactly what you are emanating. Keep on shining. The traditional tarot archetype, the Sun.
Spiritual strength. This card's meaning comes forth to you at this time to give you encouragement. It should remind you that you have the inner strength to complete whatever you've been working on. This final spirit card represents courage, discipline, stability, and persistence. You may be tired or weary from the battle, but now is not the time to give in, but instead it's the time to tap into all your inner reserves for that one final push for the desired outcome. You have been through so much to get to this point, and while you may have acquired some scars from the battle, you're wiser and stronger for it. The knowledge you've gained will be an invaluable resource for the rest of your life. You may notice that you're experimenting with different things in your life at this time. All these experiences feed your strength and knowledge for the future.
The waiting game. This card indicates that you have worked hard to set things in motion in certain areas of your life, but you are now waiting for the results to come to fruition. The number 2 is all about choice and decisions. In the past you may have been fearful about making decisions or choices, but you are now no longer held prisoner by this fear, or the constraints of past beliefs. Expect the best and be open to the limitless power of your intuition, which could be very strong at present, so trust and use it to assist you. Achievement and success are assured, but once obtained, don't let it change you. Remember who you are, the work that it took to get you to this point, and the gratitude you need to show to the people who assisted you. Stay on your spiritual path, for it will continue to guide you on the journey of your soul.
Emotional loss. The 5 emotion card comes forth at a time when you may be experiencing or grieving a loss of someone or something you are emotionally attached to. Honor your feelings. Only by healing and loving yourself, by letting go of the past, can you continue your journey. The pain attached to loss delivers profound wisdom and knowledge for your soul. Your unique gifts, talents, and abilities as well as your joys and pain will make up who you really are, but better yet, who you'll become. The painful experiences of life are equally as valuable as the joyous ones. Focus all your positive energy on the good in your life and what you're grateful for. Use your healing energy in this way and try not to focus on what you have lost, for new beginnings and joy are just around the corner.
Heartache and loss. The meaning of this card revolves around disappointment, sorrow, and separation, which can cause upheaval and distress. It takes all the strength you have at this moment to move past this pain in order to heal your own heart. The love that has been given to another should now be focused on yourself. Although you might look at this card as being negative, it can act as a tremendous catalyst to encourage you to move on. The painful experiences of life are just as valuable as the joyous ones. You may not appreciate this sentiment at this emotional time, but life does have a way of moving us forward even though we may not always know the final destination. Learn as you go through this time not to dwell on the past, and to use your strong mental control to deal with your emotions. Have faith in knowing that you will get through this.
Rest and rejuvenate. This card implies that it's a time for you to rest, meditate, rejuvenate, and recuperate. This card usually comes forward when you may be experiencing or coming out of a particularly emotional or mentally taxing time. The number 4 in numerology means foundation, so this is a time to heal, to be with your soul, and to continue to steadily move forward. The time just for you is both needed and long overdue. By resting and taking time for yourself, it will give you the opportunity to look at a problem or situation instead of being in it. It's a chance to stand back, view your life with clarity and renewed appreciation, to see where the changes can be made to create a healthier and stronger foundation, enabling you to take your next step.
Crown Chakra. The crown chakra is located at the top of the head and has been called the thousand-petaled lotus or the receiver of light. It's the center of your link with the universe, the infinite, and your higher consciousness. It's the connection with wisdom and spiritual insight. The crown center is the area where spiritual light and energy are received, and then dispersed throughout your aura for total well-being. To balance this chakra, it is suggested to meditate, breathwork, yoga, spiritual healing, acupuncture, and color works best. When properly balanced, your crown chakra will expand to a point where it's possible to access and tap into the deepest sources of wisdom. Deception and envy. To be forewarned is to be forearmed. This card comes to you at this time when people or conditions around you may not seem what they appear to be. How well do you really know the people around you? Are they telling you everything you need to know? In business, make sure you gather all the necessary information so that you know and understand all the facts before continuing. You have worked hard, so don't let others take from you what is rightly yours. Unfortunately, people may be envious of your accomplishments. This card also represents a time of sudden and unexpected changes, or when plans that you are undertaking may not turn out exactly the way you envisioned. Have a plan B as a fallback strategy to prevent future problems. Use this card to be prepared. It's better to be safe than sorry. Choose wisely. This card comes forth when you may have a vision or goal that you want to achieve, but too many choices, scattered energies, and unrealistic expectations prevent you from attaining what you desire. Opportunities are bountiful, but there's a choice to be made at this time. This card reminds you that the choices that are around you now may appear to have all the control and power, but in reality, you're in control and responsible for all the choices you make. Take the time to think, analyze, and carefully look at the different choices one by one that are in front of you. Don't be hasty just because you feel pressured. Don't be influenced by people who have no idea, expertise, or education in the area of your choices. A focused, wise decision far outweighs one made emotionally or in desperation. Obstacles and challenges. This card represents obstacles, power struggles, and the challenges that are required to overcome them. This could be a difficult time to get through, but not impossible if you open your mind and see the bigger picture of how something went wrong. Don't get caught up in it, just pause and stand back for clarity. See where the adjustments are required or what decisions may need to be changed to enable you to move forward in positive direction. Life really is all about learning. Don't play the victim. Take away the knowledge you've gained from this experience, so that you can apply it to a similar situation in the future. This card often comes forth when there's competition around you, whether it's in your personal or business life. This is an excellent time to think creatively and ask yourself, how can I make myself shine above all the rest?
Patience. This card signifies the need for patience, self-control, adjustment, moderation, and balance when dealing with others, as well as yourself. This could be in the areas of how you think, work, school, recreation, the people that are in your life, or the spiritual path that's set before you. As a soul, you have more than one aspect of yourself to draw on for support. It's all about integration. Learning to blend and balance both the physical and the spiritual. You are a spiritual being in a physical body enjoying human experiences. Therefore, since you're both, you should honor all of you. If you go through life denying yourself the experience of combining the physical and spiritual, you are missing out on so much of what life has to offer. Why live a life that's half-lived? The Patience card reminds you to open your heart and mind, to allow yourself to listen to other people's ideas, thoughts, and perspectives. Blissful harmony can be achieved when everyone learns to work as one. Everyone benefits. Listening, sharing, and reaching out to others will help you renew your faith in yourself and mankind. You'll become more aware of the miracles around you as well as the ones you have a hand in creating. The traditional tarot archetype, Temperance. Accelerated motion. This card represents speed, flight, swift movement, hope, passion, and above all endings to delays. The conditions around you are perfect and appear to be rapidly moving in the direction of your goals and desires. Luck is on your side and your enthusiasm is at an all-time high. Brace yourself as you witness the manifestation of what you have visualized and worked for finally take form. This is a card of action, but you should also ask yourself, is there anything else in my life that I need to act on now? Be wise and take advantage of these ideal conditions. Now is not the time for you to be fighting the river of life, but to trust, have faith and go with the flow. This strong current is taking you to a positive outcome and future.
Stand your ground. This card comes to you at this time when you are being tested and challenged. There may be fierce competition and potential rivals surrounding you in your personal or business life. Know that you have the strength and the inner courage to stand your ground, no matter how hard or challenging things may appear. Don't surrender or give up the control that you have. Have courage and stay true to your core life values as well as your belief system, for these are your best allies to help you move forward. It's important to remain clear and focused, for you may have to stand alone and defend your convictions to the end. Maintain your health and stay strong, so you have an ample supply of energy to endure anything, as this could be a hard-won successful victory.
Prosperity begins. This card brings a message that this is a time of beginnings, prosperity, wealth, and new business, which could soon be in the palm of your hand. It may result from your hard work and past efforts, investments, or could show up unexpectedly. Equally, it may even be presented as a gift. With careful, diligent planning, new projects and money-making ideas show great possibilities and promises of monetary gains. This is a time to focus on the most positive outcome. Expect the best and envision that project, or that new job, or your career having a successful outcome. Feel it, see it, and most importantly believe it. When you focus on abundance and the positive aspects of the material world, and more importantly, give gratitude, then prosperity in all forms will flow even more freely.
Recognition and reward. A reward for a job well done is what this 3 card represents. A time of recognition for a completed project, hard work, skill, expertise, and craftsmanship. These abilities are now being honored. Don't forget to personally honor yourself and pat yourself on the back. You deserve it. This card also comes forth to represent a family, or a group of people coming together, all of whom are all aiming and striving towards a common goal. Accept the help that is being offered. More opportunities are in the works, so be sure to lay a solid foundation from your past achievements, as this will help you to be ready for the next opportunity. This card is also a reminder to take care of your physical body. After all, it's what carries your soul around in this material world. Fertility. Through this card, the manifestation of growth is on the horizon. You are the creator, and the seeds that have been planted in the past, whether they were happiness, comfort, abundance, prosperity, family, children, ideas, or even thoughts, are now ready to give birth into our world. Be patient as you watch your seeds take root and grow. Nurture them as they become strong and healthy. Open yourself to the life force of the universe. This card also represents femininity and Mother Earth. She is calling to you. The arms of her beauty are reaching out, and she wants to embrace you on her seashores, mountains, forests and gardens. Go to her and meet her halfway. Acknowledge that the same energy that makes up the heavens, earth, plants, animals, as well as the mineral kingdom is also part of you. Start nurturing yourself and infuse your soul with love and compassion. Soon others will see and feel your devotion. As you interact with people around you now, or even if you're in the midst of solving a problem, use gentle care and kindness as you handle such situations. This is not a time for you to be inconsiderate, possessive, domineering, forceful, or pushy. Act from the loving space of your heart center. The loving energy, which resides there, will assist you in making sacrifices in order to care and help others, as well as yourself. Traditional tarot archetype, the Empress.
Conflict and defeat. The 5 mental card represents important learning and change. How you handle yourself at this time is vital to your overall well-being. This card could relate to a lack of sensitivity in taking action or in a response to conditions or situations around you. This lack of sensitivity could relate to you or someone else in your life. While a battle can be won, it's important to evaluate the cost and pain to both parties. Sometimes it's best to surrender and walk away if no answer or victory can be achieved. Don't assign blame, become deceitful, or set out to get revenge. This results in that negative energy becoming part of you. You are being tested on how delicately and sensitively you take your next step. Remember, everything in your life is an opportunity to learn and grow.
Memories of love. You may find yourself walking down memory lane at this time. This nostalgic card could indicate that an old friend or acquaintance from the past may step back into your life, or it could even resurrect loving memories from days gone by. Does this person share these happy recollections, or those innocent childhood memories encourage you to recall and bring in the energy of love? Is there a message or lesson from these fond memories that could benefit you in your present life? The number 6 relates to support, dedication, unity, and a need for balance in the areas of emotions and love. Your heart and soul are asking you not to dwell in the past, but use the inspiration and joy from that time to assist you in the here and now. Moving on. You are about to embark on a well-needed journey to leave the past behind. This card lets you know that there is light at the end of the tunnel. It signifies that the time has arrived in which a difficult cycle in your life is coming to an end. In the traditional tarot, this card also implies traveling or moving forward, involving crossing water or even moving abroad. Calmer waters are ahead, and with all the lessons you have learnt from past experiences, you are approaching this period having grown, and you are so much stronger for it. The healing process is underway, and you can now set your goals, desires, and objectives to secure a more positive and successful future. Because your mind is more settled and less worried, synchronistic events can now bring you the right conditions and introduce people into your life for your highest good.
Throat chakra. The throat chakra is of course located in the throat area. Communication, sound, creativity, and the ability of clairaudience, inner hearing, are associated with this center. Many artists, speakers, writers, singers, and people involved in the creative arts will often have active throat chakras. To balance and stimulate this chakra, try humming, chanting, or singing out loud. It's a great tonic. Most importantly, if you have something to say, please speak up. When this area is fully activated, don't be surprised if you suddenly become creatively inspired.
Awareness. This card is one of the key reminders that you already possess all of the tools to guide and direct you in your life. Whether it's wisdom, intuition, psychic skill, creativity, self-motivation, love, willpower, physical ability, or just pure courage, they are all part of you. Once you learn to tap into and use them, you'll be amazed by the power and effect they can have. You have the ability to allow the universe to work in partnership with you. Together, you can manifest change, whatever the desire may be, and bring about a positive outcome. This card represents your ability to create your own reality, to set ideas into motion and watch them grow. This card is often drawn when you're ready to switch direction, start a new project, or change careers. Now is the time to use positive thoughts, visualizations, and affirmations as you veer away from negativity. Knowledge is power and can lead to success. By having faith, keeping your willpower strong and directed, and by tapping into the tools that you possess, as well as calling on the magic from the universe, you can accomplish anything and everything you set out to do. The traditional tarot archetype, the Magician.
Trapped in fear. This card reveals that it's actually your own fear that has you immobilized, trapped, and is holding you back from making decisions or choices. You are the one who's holding yourself prisoner, or hostage. In order to continue on your journey, you must firstly face your fears so new people and conditions can manifest. Many people choose to stay in this fearful place because they cannot see the road ahead, or from a misguided sense of safety, or fear of starting something new. Staying in this place will only add to levels of stress and anxiety, and cause adverse effects to your physical body. Seek out wise counsel to assist you. You don't have to do this all alone, but know that you possess all the tools you need to free yourself. You are forgetting how strong you really are. This period will end when you use your mind to cut through the limitations caused by your emotions. Power. As a spiritual being, you have unlimited power at your command. This card represents inner strength, willpower, courage, compassion, generosity, and love. At any moment in time, these beautiful qualities can assist you in coping with an adverse condition in front of you, or the many that are surrounding your life. Set aside the necessary time to resolve such issues. Power represents more than physical external strength. It can also be channeled emotionally, mentally, as well as spiritually. When you have balance over body, mind and soul, with the power of spirit, anything can be overcome to result in a positive outcome. Power and strength can be developed to work in harmony in any given situation. Every obstacle, every mistake helps to build your knowledge and understanding of the world around you. When you make a mistake, it's a chance for you to stop and listen and ask yourself, what am I supposed to be learning here, and how can I make this situation better? Mistakes are great wake-up calls, in that they provide you with opportunities to learn about your weakness, what needs to be changed, and which areas of your life need improving. Equally, mistakes can be blessings in disguise. Just remember, you are power. The traditional tarot archetype, strength.
Rejoice in celebration. A time of merriment, celebration, birth, success, and victory is at hand. You're doing what you love most and pursuing your passion. When you follow your heart and intuition with passion, there are no limits to what you can achieve. When the energy of excitement and love is present, you can all feel it moving within you. Somehow, love has a way of showing us that we are connected to something much larger than ourselves. The number 3 symbolizes unity and a time to rejoice in gratitude and sharing, whether it's with family, friends, or even coworkers. This is a time of fruition for all your dedicated work, so pat yourself on the back, party and dance in celebration of your accomplishments. Crown Chakra. The crown chakra is located at the top of the head and has been called the 1,000-petaled lotus or the receiver of light. It's the center of your link with the universe, the infinite, and your higher consciousness. It's the connection with wisdom and spiritual insight. The crown center is the area where spiritual light and energy are received, and then dispersed throughout your aura for total well-being. To balance this chakra, it is suggested to meditate, breathwork, yoga, spiritual healing, acupuncture, and color works best. When properly balanced, your crown chakra will expand to a point where it's possible to access and tap into the deepest sources of wisdom.
Thank you for watching our automated Card of the Day show. This is a new service and we would really like to know your thoughts on how it was for you. Please just leave your comments below. Don't forget to watch our other live broadcasts. And if you are interested in a private one-to-one professional reading, then please visit the SPTV website directory section. Thanks for supporting SPTV, enjoy the rest of your day, and take care.